All right, everybody. I've got a little bit of an interesting video today. I'm at my grandparents' house, and I found this old 2001 Windows XP Home Edition computer. I took all the parts out. It was extremely dusty. I cleaned them, and now I'm going to put them all back together. And that's going to be the video that you see. So we have the case, which has the things like cords to the front, around the buttons, and this thing, which I could not figure out how to get out. I think it's a disk drive. I'd assume it is because there's two disk ports there. The case, we got screws, all this stuff. One fan for this whole thing, which is kind of different for me because I usually have three fans in my, not three, seven fans in my computer. I don't know which computer I'm talking about with three, but my computer at home has seven fans, I think, and just doesn't make sense to me how this thing will only run with one. But we have this, which is apparently, well, this is the CPU. Let's see if I can get that to focus. It's not going to focus. Yeah, no, that's not going to focus. Oh, there it is. A little bit. Intel, I can't read that. It's an Intel MC81 something. I don't know. Put that right there. I don't want to bend those pins. And then this, which is apparently the cooler. I don't understand how that cools it, but traps cool air. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, put the CPU right back on there. Stay. We got the motherboard with this that goes on the motherboard right there. I don't know how that works. It just does, apparently. My camera is so blurry right now. Cords, bunch of random cables. The power supply back there, which I don't know how much power that has. We'll figure that out later. This thing, which is a... Where is my hand? There it is. This is a 80 gigabyte disk drive. Not a disk drive. It is I don't even know what they're called. You know what? We're just going to leave it where that is because I don't know what they're called. I'm going to prepare this to build, and I'll talk to you guys in just a second. Okay, I forgot about this. Look at this graphics card. Compared to, like, even a 30 series, which is what mine uses, this thing is... I don't even know what this is. Focus, please. It is a... consistent... Hold on, let me read. It seems to be a Connextent RD012D270. Never heard of that before. I only really know of NVIDIA cards and AMD cards, but I guess this one's this. This might be a good time to mention, I have no idea if this thing is actually going to work. There's a chance it might. I know there's no water damage, but it's over 20 years old. And it was my grandparents' computer when my parents were young. So it hasn't been used in a really long time. So I guess that'll be the mystery at the end of the video, if it works or not. I doubt it will, because I don't even know how to put it back together. We're kind of just going off memory here. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the essentials for the motherboard, like the CPU, which probably shouldn't be on the table. I did discover a bent pin on that. We'll bend that back. The CPU cooler, and this thing that if someone would tell me what this is, I would be extremely happy to know. I know it goes right here. That's about all I know. So let's get to this and see. I'm going to get on my knees because I'm going to die if I'm not. So I'm going to put this guy here. Oh, there's a triangle. Wait, what? Is there a triangle on the bottom of this? Oh, dear Lord. I would love to know what this... Oh, I think I figured it out. Yeah, that's how it goes. I think. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try and put the CPU on now. I tried to fix the bent pin. I don't know if I did or not. So, oh Lord, this isn't good. Oh, it's on. Thank God. Okay. So I'll do that. Get that down. Oh, thank God. Okay, the CPU is in. The bent pin might screw the whole thing up, but that's fine. I don't care. The RAM memory can go. We don't need that to be open. So now we'll do this. I don't know how to put this thing on, though. I don't think it really matters that much. It's the same thing, both. The only problem about this is that once it's in there, I have to screw it in there because it mounts into the case. Wait, can I take these off? No, I can't. That's annoying because this computer was never like, I think it might be because back when these were made, there wasn't really any modifications being done to that. Maybe there was some storage additions. There's only one stick of RAM, so that's probably why there's two. You could add this. These plug in somewhere in the computer, probably the power supply. This thing, I don't know why the battery's there. But I don't know what a lot of this stuff does. So I guess I could screw these things in just a tiny bit and then tighten them later. My lighting is horrible. Sorry about that. Oh, there's a screw for this right here. But I don't know. Maybe if I have enough confidence in this, I'll go to the thrift store later and get a keyboard and mouse and a $5 monitor and see if this works or not. But there's a good chance it doesn't, so who knows? That might be $7 spent wrongly. I'm going to fiddle with this in a second. I'll come back to you guys in just a minute, okay? Okay, so I have made the decision because I cannot actually screw these things in. It only screws into this on the case. It's annoying, but we're just going to put that in a second. But for now, I'm going to do the RAM, which is... Can't do that. The RAM is 256 millibytes, DDR333. Very old. So, I don't even know how to put this in. We're going to figure out right now. That is backwards. Okay, so it goes in just like this. Can't remember if it'll click down on its own. Okay, just to give it a little pressure. Yes, it is. Okay. So that's good. I'm going to now put the case in the... Not put the case in the computer. That is already in the computer. Put the motherboard in the case. So I don't know. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I forgot how this computer works. So I'm going to put the motherboard off to the side for a minute and install the power supply and disk drive first, because those are probably never going to go in if I get the motherboard in first. So I'm going to flip this thing onto its side. It's heavy. The power supply goes right up top. So slot you right in there. Don't know if there's any specific slotting it needs. I know there's a screw that goes in somewhere right there. Oh, the lighting's bad on this side. Screw in the top right there, and a screw in the bottom right there. Next to... Oh, there's the the filter. So right there and down there. So I don't think there's anywhere for this to slot in, but the motherboard is right up against this when it's in there. So it's just going to be easiest for me to not do that. So one thing about this computer, I don't know if this is all computers, but it also might just be because it is pre-built and there was no other way to get it. It uses all the same screws, except on the motherboard. Because the motherboard's Intel. Okay. Tighten those up. Oh, there's more than one screw. There's 4. I'm not very smart. All right, our power supply is secure in the box, in the case. I don't know what anyone wants me to call it. I'm calling it a box. So now I'm going to try and figure out where this goes. Our 80 gigabyte SSD. It is not an SSD. It is a hard drive. I have got to stop doing that. Okay. I think it goes... Hold on, there's cables in the way. The unfortunate thing about this computer is all of the cables are just connected to the power supply. Okay, so I think it goes just like... Oh my god, I think it goes like this somehow. Oh no, I see where the screw port is. Okay. Do I? Oh, okay, here we go. I got it, I think. No, I don't. This is it. Where's that screw? Gonna go in at. Sorry about all the shaking you guys are probably having to endure, but... Oh, the clip's not in. It is now. There we go. That's slotted in now. Need a screw. Once again, I will not make you watch me tighten screws. Alright, I've got those screws tightened down, so now I'm going to put the motherboard in. I don't know how this is going to work because of all these cables that are in my way. I'm going to try and get them out of the way the best I can. Which might be that. And after that, you guys are going to watch me get to do my wonderful trying to figure out where everything goes. And believe me, that's going to be fun. If you can already tell, that is absolute sarcasm. Okay, I do want to kind of figure something out. Is this thing locked in there? Yes, it is. Okay. I wanted to see if the... I would really not like to not break anything here. I might have just done that, though. Let's see if I can get these things all slotted in here. Something's caught. What's caught? Oh, there's a cable underneath. Jesus. Horrible at this. Oh, no. Hold on, guys, just a second. Let's see a little bit. There. It's out now. I saved it. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's just the CPU. Sorry, I just threw the CPU out, and the screws flew everywhere. I don't know where they went. Can you just get in there, please? Please don't make this difficult. Okay, what could possibly be sticking to the... I should probably take this graphics card mount out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to stop this video for a second because I cannot figure out how to do this. Okay, so it was something really stupid. I couldn't find the mounts for the cooler screws were getting in the way because they secure all the way down into the case, and the longer screws were hitting the little indents, not indents, the things that come up to catch the screws. They were hitting them. So probably not my greatest moment. Where did I just put that thing? There it is. Take these screws out really quick. Put that on there. Okay. Come on, you. There you go. There's one. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. There. There's one. You guys don't really need to watch me tighten screws, do you? Okay, we got that in. Now I can take the cooler and just hopefully just pop it down. Yeah, just pops right on there. I should have probably connected some cables before that. This one I think goes here. Don't know where these things go. Yeah, it should. Little blue one. I could get it on there, right? Cannot seem to figure that out. This one I know goes here. Yeah, 2, and then that one. Yeah, that one's on. We're good. Don't know what that does, but that's fine. Okay. Pre-wiring, this can go here. I think that's the thing that powers the whole thing. I almost just knocked the back plate off, which has scratches because I couldn't figure out how to open it. This goes here. The amount of times I've poked myself in this thing is insane. I should probably do this up here. This odd thing. I'm gonna do this wiring, and then I'll record. Okay, I think I got most of the wiring done for the interior. These things right here confuse me a lot. These two, the one from the hard drive, and then the one to the video port. This thing over here is making a very annoying noise, and I almost just fell. But I'm gonna install this fan now. I just need to figure out which way it goes. Oh, I think I remember, actually. Okay, so probably should have done this earlier. This cord is going to have to get out of the way. You know, this thing was actually pretty much just Press buttons till they fit on the... Wait, what did I do? Oh, it's sideways. Okay. That was weird. I had the PC upright, which I should probably turn it back upright just for the quality of the video. Which I don't know if that really does anything, but that's fine. I don't care. Come on, you. There we go. Got to be kidding me. Okay, are those ones in? Yes. No. Yes, they are. That one is not down on the bottom, no. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is giving me trouble. I'll be back in just... Okay, I got that in. I had to hold this tab down, so I wouldn't have been able to do it with one hand. That probably connects right here, I'd assume. I'd hope. God, imagine if that didn't work. No, it's good. There we go. See if I can just tuck that down there. Because there's supposed to be a green thing that covers... There it is. I threw it away. This thing. It's supposed to go on here to direct airflow down on this, but I think it looks really ugly. And I'd like to just leave it off there. So we'll see if it works without it. Because these cables went under there anyways. I think they did at least. Yeah, they had to. Maybe they went under here, though. Underneath the fan. Come on, you. There. That looks a lot better, in my opinion. There's not really a good way to make these cables look good, though. Because it's an old PC, and it kind of sucks, probably. I got all that graphics card. Oh, wait. How do I... What's the point of this thing? These things in here? Like, I get that they're, like, there to keep it from... I'll put this one on, but not the top one, because the top one's horrible to get off. There, it's on. Like, it's not doing anything. Okay, so we're going to lift this thing up. It's way heavier with all the stuff inside of it. If I had a tripod here, you guys wouldn't get really close shots of the computer. So that's what it looks like standing up at this moment. It doesn't look that bad. There's that stupid blue thing. I got all these extra things that we will probably put in the motherboard. I thought that it didn't need as many cables as it had before. This now. Oh, I can. Can you guys see that? I can't really see the phone screen. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So we're going to do this now. I'm going to... So the graphics card will go in like this. Am I correct with myself? Yes, I am. Okay, so take these screws out. These screws on this thing. Take this and put it on the graphics card. Okay, can you guys please just cooperate? Okay, we're good there. Take this. This video is probably going to be like 15 minutes long, but I've been recording for like an hour. Or I've been down here on this thing for like an hour, so I'm sick of it. Is that working? Yes, okay. So this one had better get on there. Are you kidding me? You guys can't really see that. It's just sideways. Come on, stop trying to strip out the screwdriver. Or the bolt. Or the screw. Is it not going in? It's fighting it somehow. Oh, the thing's sideways, for God's sakes. You know what? I don't care. What is wrong with it? You know what? I do not really care. Actually, I probably should. What is wrong here? we'll try this again. God. See if it goes in this time. It's not going in still. That's wonderful. You know, I don't know what's wrong with it, and I don't really care. The other one went all the way through. It's not all the way tight, but I could care less, honestly. Okay, so to slot a graphics card in is, I've been told it's easy. Oh, it seems I was not lied to. Because I think that's in. My brother just walked into the bathroom with his phone, so it should be a while. Tighten this a little bit. Okay, and I unfortunately do not have a cord for this computer, which is kind of upsetting because I would love to just plug it in and press the power button to see if something happened. But I'll have to go to the Dell. I'm not going to anywhere with a new cord. I'm probably just going to go to the Goodwill store and see if I can get a $4 monitor. So I won't buy a monitor. I have a TV that has a VGA cable. Yeah, but this thing is so old. There's no HDMI port. There's a whatever this thing is, VGA microphone, old microphone. Actually, that's not that bad. It's just an aux cable, I think. This, which is, I'll probably actually have to use this because I don't think I have Wi-Fi on this. 4 USB ports, keyboard and mouse, old. I'll just get a. I just have. Where is that thing? I have an old mouse that my grandparents had with this computer. There it is. This old mouse. You can see that. It's Logitech, so hopefully a good brand. Let's turn it on. It's kind of a little broken, but that's fine. I don't care. See if I can get this thing off. See the battery. Come on, there we go. It's just triple A's or double A's. But so front of the case, I can throw on now. And just click that into place. And now the computer is mostly ready, I'd say. This, I think, is volume, which don't know what that does. Well, I know what it does. There's USB ports down there. There's power, whatever that means. I've never built a computer before or put one back together, so just right now, put that back on the ground. Oh, I never figured out what power supply this thing has. Tip it back down and see. Oh, that did not sound good. 200 watts max output, so that's my hand. See if I can zoom in on that. 200 watts. It's not much, but hopefully this thing does not take very much power because it's an old computer. So the fan spins, I know that. Hopefully it spins when I turn it on. CPU cooler, we'll see. Just look at this. This looks so ugly there. And then it looks nice like that. So I will record again once I have a monitor and this thing possibly works or doesn't work. So we'll see you guys.